Alright guys, one take, let's do this. You guys already know. You guys know I just came back from the gym. I mean, I went to go take a nap, but I just came back from the gym like not too long ago. You know how we do these things, guys. One take. There is no multiple takes, no cuts, no nothing. Right? It's your boy. All time. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are great, for real. I mean that, by the way. Like, any time that I say that. I appreciate the support of my videos. Again, hope you guys have been well. As of me recording this now, I had just finished recording like a semi-intro for my JoJo Lens video. I think that'll come out before this. I don't really know when this is going to come out. I'm not going to rush this upload. It might be a while, it might not be. But I want to just take my time with these videos because I know that we're catching up very fast, and I know that, you know, parts of me starting this match, I wanted to just bang it out in one video, you know, but we run out of content really fast. I've been playing Marvel Rivals for a bit. I've been drawing too. A lot of my drawings are like over there. You know, I've already showed you guys one though. You know, I don't know if I want to show you guys another one. As of me recording this even now for the intro, before we start the video, turn on post notifications so you never miss videos by your boy, Ivan Members. Be sure to follow that. It's a different type of way to support me in the channel, and it's just something that I feel like I'd appreciate, right? Nothing that you guys have to do, right? But as I'm recording this, again, it is like 1 a.m. It is like, yeah, it's 1:50 a.m. It's like the 22nd. My Goodbye Area video hasn't premiered yet, so it'll be premiering tomorrow. I might change the time. I'm not entirely sure. But as of me recording this, guys, yeah, it's the 22nd. It's about to be 2... Oh, no, my screen's way too bright. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. It's like 1:50 a.m. About to be 2. So, why am I recording now? I don't know. This is usually when I record. A lot of my videos are super late at night whenever I record. But, guys, last match... I wanted to be kind of cordial, you know. I tried not to be, but I tried to be just because of what went on in that match, but last video. VIP seat, Kiyora blocking that shot, by the way. Isagi and sort of Rin's first clash. Shido being locked down by Kunigami. Kiyora sort of trying to defeat the last boss of this video game, that being Charles, right? Charles, a little bit of him. Shido's first entry goal to even following to Isagi's plan, the top performance, X-top performance, X-top performance, going into, you know, he didn't anticipate it, but the two biggest, that's why I was really hyped. A lot of people who might, or even just a few, before I start, who were probably like, you know, he's just overreacting. No, alright, you guys know how I am, but it's also second. It's the two best players, he didn't anticipate it, Rin and Kaiser on each side. He had to invent a new weapon, the left, right, direct, foul swoop inspired by Nagi, the volley. So two gun volley, I believe is what it's called. So, and we ended off on let's just start the game already. So honestly, it's like for this video, I don't know how many chapters I'm gonna do. We're gonna check out the color spread after we roll the intro, of course. You guys hear the music? I think it's coming in. Hey, lock in, get your snacks. Hey, I'm gonna see you guys. And then you guys sleep.
欧州5大リーグからチームを選ぶ。このままじゃ今までの俺と同じだ。人生変えに来てんだよ。世界一になりに来てんだよ。ネオエゴイストリーグ開幕。FC バルチャ、マンシャインシティ、ユーバ、パリ XJ、バスタードミュンヘン。俺もストライカーだ。嫌だ。俺は俺のゴールで勝ちたい。君らエゴイスト、潔陽一。ネオエゴイストリーグ開幕。
I know, guys, same bonnet on. Like I had just took this hat off. I'm probably gonna go put this on. I don't know, or I might not. Anyways, but I want this discussion to be just as good as the last one. I feel like my last discussion in my previous video wasn't really as engaging, you know, or, you know, I feel like I could have done better, could have talked longer, you know, but I really appreciate you guys for coming out for these types of videos. Again, when I first started these videos, or like this type of style of videos, I never really had a lot of people who would tune into these types of things. I never really cared. It's just something I noticed, but we've been getting a lot of new subscribers and new people to the channel, so I appreciate it. Real talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, all the love, we here, we locked. Alright, premiere or not, we here. You feel me? Go check out that cover art though. Chapter 259, Challenge the Impossible. Alert, ego is spotted, hint, it's you. So yeah, I don't know if you guys peeped in my previous Blue Lock video when I checked out the color spread during my discussion. We didn't actually like look at it, but you probably saw it through like the reflection of my glasses. But yo, look at Charles and Loki though. Look, they plotting. You know what I'm saying, guys? They plotting. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Beautiful and really cool widespread. This makes me want to draw them. I can't wait to show you guys my drawings, by the way. I was serious about my last video in Blue Lock. I talked about it. And even in my Chainsaw Man video, I'm going to show you all my drawings. I'm going to just give it some time. I'm going to like complete one or two more and then I'll make the video. That's probably going to be the next video. I'm not sure, but if I take a break for a bit, then it'll be my next upload, the drawing video. But yeah, bro, Loki and Charles, what could happen? You know what I'm saying? Let me flip it around one more time. Theories and predictions before the match starts? I don't know. Honestly, we gotta look out. I don't know when the substitution star change is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Let's just cut it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of when. And honestly, with Shido scoring the goal but being locked down, everyone's kind of tied down except for Kaiser and Charles. But again, the team is being taken over by Isagi. So then it's just like everybody's kind of alone right now. Very, very alone. The only people who probably have the most help, or the only person, is Reen. So I don't really know, but this starting page. Let's do this. Seeing his team on the verge of being stolen by Isagi, Kaiser sees with rage. With his back against the wall, with only Ness as his support, how will Kaiser turn this almost disaster situation back in his favor? Yuichi is evolving. If he learns to master that freaking outrageous shot, his value as a striker will skyrocket. He's on the verge of taking over this team. I'm gonna be second fiddle. Be defeated. To Yuichi of all people. Kaiser, with this formation, I'm your only ally. Shut up. Let's go, Ness. The only objective is to show Yuichi that no matter how much he tries, he will never surpass me. It's now or never. Time to unleash that impossible weapon. Don't, guys. I'm gonna feel so bad for my neighbors. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, these walls are thin. These walls are thin. What do you mean, new weapon? Come on. I screamed and I was freaking out last video. Don't you make me... No. Don't you make me, Kaiser, come on. Before Yuichi manages to steal everything from me. Restart. Okay. Hey Loki, sub me out. Shido's getting pocketed by the muscle freak over there. None of my passes are going through. This is boring, can I quit? There it is. That irritating lack of motivation habits of his. It looks like your little playmaker betrayed you, Toshirin. He stopped moving, get him. You gotta be kidding me. Second ball. Time to counter. Ball's mine. Mine. And I aimed for Isagi. Isagi. And we have Corona back. Like, it's not looking good for PXG. I mean, we got Corona now. The Planet Hotline. Let me see it, though. We got our... Oh! Shit, damn, Rose. Are you ready, Ness? Yes, Kaiser. The Magnus effect. The Magnus what? When a player kicks the ball, the air will naturally exert an equal and opposite force back onto the ball. The reason why a spinning ball will curve, dip, or rise is because of the difference of air resistance between different sides of the ball. Oh, that's pretty cool. Up until now, I prioritize shooting straight, while upping the Kaiser Impact's velocity and power. But my new weapon is where I put some spin on the Kaiser Impact and intentionally make it curve. For this to work, I need to determine exactly where to strike the ball, and up the accuracy of a level on pair with the Kaiser Impact. Using the air valve as the central reference point, the contact point is right here. I miss it. Without sacrificing its speed and power, he managed to add a devilish spin to the Kaiser Impact. Amazing. This means you can freely control the direction of the Kaiser Impact, and no one will be able to stop it. Yeah, but right now, it only works if the ball is stationary. That's right. During a game, the ball will be moving, raising the difficulty level astronomically. That's right, Ness. I haven't succeeded when the ball is still moving yet. We'll complete your new weapon right here, right now. Now, 3 defenders in front, 2 defenders next to me. I'm a bit off balance, but the conditions are now set. I mean, you have to do this though. That curve looks a lot more dangerous than Reen's. It, like, you guys see how wide that was? But again, now's the time to evolve. I said this. If he's gonna score, it has to be now. Kaiser? Can you? I don't know. Like, it has to be now. It has to be. Come on. The ball's still moving. Doesn't matter. This is the thing I need to overcome. An impossible challenge. Kaiser Impact Magnus. Huh? Where the hell is he aiming? He mishit it? Curve, goddammit. Huh, it didn't have enough spin. Kaiser mishit it? No way, I've never seen him like this. Kaiser's unraveling. To turn the tables back in his favor, Kaiser unleashes his new weapon, the Kaiser Impact Magnus. However, his first attempt sails way off target as Kaiser yells in frustration. Tiny cracks begin to appear in his otherwise confident demeanor. To be continued after 260, piece of trash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He missed so badly. He's crumbling, man. Like, ooh, I'm about to throw something, guys. I in some way, you got to go back. I swear I said it. I swear I did. He's falling. He's failing. The perfect. Now's the time. Now's the time. And he failed. That's so crazy. Like, we need to go back. I don't even know where to go back to. The first time he used his weapon, and he failed. He failed. His that is the craziest miss I've ever seen in the series. The thing is, I remember, guys, before we flip, I remember throughout the series, I remember seeing things about people joking on Kaiser for like something. Is this it, man? This is horrible. But like, he had 2 people on him though. He had 3. No, he had 5 people, and he took a shot that was, you know, he had Karasu and Tokimitsu on him. And there was 5 more people, including Shido, but he was being blocked by Kuni. That miss was horrible. It didn't have enough spin. That missed so far, and he slammed to the floor and started screaming. Guys, look at the hair on my arm. Like, we gotta go back. Okay, wait, guys, wait. Kaiser Impact Magnus, right? We'll even go a little bit up here. We'll go back to when he explains it here, right? But the reason why a ball spinning curve will dip and rise, because of the difference in air resistance between the different sides of the ball. But again, it has to be stationary for him to even do that. He kicks it, like, guys, he kicks it so far out, it looks like it's not going to, like, curve at all. It's like, it's almost like you're blandly sending it away, but then it curves aggressively. You guys see that? Like you guys can't see my mouse, but it's right in the corner of the goal here. And it's just as fast as the normal Kaiser Impact. It's just a disastrous curve. But again, guys, and actually, no, wait, before I even flip back around, he misses. Look at that miss! Oh my gosh! And then he's crashing out. And then he's losing it. He's unraveling. Let me flip back around. But again, guys, a lot of people might even say he could have dribbled to a point where he was free, stopped it, and no. Me personally, guys, before we continue, that's not what Blue Lock's about. You got to. Like, if Isagi developed a new weapon, you know, when he unlocked his lefty during, or Metavision during Manshiner, lefty during Ubers to, you know, his 2-gun volley to PXG, if those weapons that he created then, or at least planned on, so lefty direct was planned, right? If those needed certain conditions to activate, and then he would have to stop the game entirely to do that, I wouldn't agree either. I wouldn't agree with any other character doing that because it goes against what Blue Lock is about. You gotta evolve. You got to. And he failed, man. That actually made my heart sink into my chest, guys. God damn. Oh my god, we're getting... Oh my god, just click next chapter. We're getting a Kaiser backstory. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're only 2 chapters in. This cover looks terrible. Oh my goodness. This looks so terrible. I think it's Kaiser time. I've been waiting for this. I really have been waiting for this. I can't believe it. You guys ready? I'm sorry I'm sorry guys. We'll continue, guys. Here we go. Chapter 260, Piece of Trash. Kaiser's past is revealed. Raised in an unloving, abusive, depressive household, the life of Michael Kaiser begins. The boy's name is Michael Kaiser. His childhood was something no child should want or ever endure. The father was a small-time theater director, and the mother was the father's lead actress. Whether the romance between them was just fizzled, or the unintended consequence of one lustful, passionate night. Shortly after giving birth to the boy, the mother abandoned the boy and the father. Soon afterwards, the mother became a star actress. On the other hand, cast into the shadows of the mother's success, the broken-hearted father entered an endless spiral of self-destruction. With an alcoholic, gambling addict father beating the crap out of him every chance that he got, the young Michael Kaiser grew up. Unfortunately for the boy, there was no other place he could go to work. When the father told the boy to go to work, it was the order to go out and steal something. The boy went to the neighborhood store and stole everything from food to everyday appliances. If he failed to bring anything, the father would yell at him and beat him. The boy quickly became an expert thief. Where's the fucking milk, you piece of shit? How could you forget the milk? How the hell am I gonna take a dump without the milk? Forget the damn milk again and I'll kill you. Even if the boy did his job, the daily beatings and abuse didn't stop. Michael, the name that the mother gave the boy shortly before she left, was never uttered by the father, not even once. It was evident that the father deeply resented and hated the mother. Yet, the father treasured a rose the mother had given him. The boy didn't understand why the father kept something from someone who ruined the father's life. Yeah, I'm a piece of garbage. The woman I love discarded me. I'm a worthless nobody whose talent has withered. A wreck with nothing going his way. But you're below that. You're a fucking scum that me and that bitch spawned, you subhuman, incontinent, worthless, under piece of worthless trash. The boy endured things that no child should ever endure. That makes my throat hurt, you know? Alright. Man, alright, let's continue. One day I'll leave this place. As the boy got older, that desire grew stronger. Among the things he stole, the boy secretly sold off the more valuable items and kept the money for himself. For the boy, this was the first moment of defiance. On his 12th birthday, the boy decided to buy something for himself. That was probably when his life actually started. Food? No. I want something that lasts. I didn't care about what I bought. After being abused and mistreated for so long, it gives me something to live for. That's enough for me. When I throw the ball, it flies away. When it hits the wall, it bounces back to me. Even when I get angry and punch it, and I kick it with all my strength, it never cries or gets angry. Even when things got rough, it was always silently by my side. Trust you. Trust you. Trust you. I can't believe I put my trust you. You and me, we're both pieces of trash. The boy dreamed of getting out of this hellish nightmare. Dude, like, look at his bed. Jeez, man. Damn. Oh my god. And the art is just... Holy fuck. Like, he's laying in the corner. Surrounded by trash. One day, some thieves robbed the neighborhood jewelry store. Among the captured thieves, one of them gave the name Michael Kaiser as an accomplice. The boy and the thief knew each other, but the boy was completely innocent. It was completely unfounded accusation. The boy was framed. How often do I need to tell you, don't steal things that aren't yours, you fucking tramps, get lost, die. Like you're one to talk, you fucking deadbeat. Sir, we found this safe beside your son's bed. What? Care to explain this? Dirty bastard, you've been holding out on me. Where the fuck did you get this money? What the hell do you think you're gonna spend this money on? This cash is mine now, you hear me? Oh shit, well whatever. I can recoup that cash some other time. I'll just start over. This football was also lying near his bed. Other than that, there seems to be no evidence that this boy... Huh? Why, you better not have stashed some money inside this shit. Fucking... That moment, something in that boy snapped. Oi, Brad, stop. No, not snapped. That something is... Yo, he's taking down everyone. Handcuffs? Damn! Did you see the way he kicked his dad? Ooh! Kaiser, come on! Kick him! No, even the cops do though. Dang, Kaiser. Identity. Football? Huh? If you do, I'll get you out of here. Will the light shining into the abyss be a ray of hope? Kaiser's new life as a footballer begins now, to be continued in chapter 261, Malice. The mysterious Ray Dark offers Kaiser a chance to escape. With a blue rose tattoo serving as a reminder of his abusive past, the young Kaiser learns how vast the world is. Taking out 7 police officers with just a football, impressive. It was nothing. They started it, so I finished it. That's it, boy. I travel the world scouting young footballing gems like yourself. Starting today, this will be your new home. First, make sure you pass the tryouts. If it meant I could escape that shithole, I would have gladly done anything. Nice to meet you. Your name's Kaiser, right? I've heard great things about you. These guys are human. They're different from me. They were wanted and loved from the minute they were born. Let's eat together. Here's your food. Man, your tattoo is sick. True that. I don't know how to receive kindness from others. What the hell was that for? Because of him. It was to the point where I preferred getting treated maliciously. But football is a sport played with 11 people. If your teammates despise you, they won't pass to you. To reach even greater heights in this environment, I need a weapon. An ultimate weapon that will allow me to fight by myself. One that forces everyone to acknowledge my abilities. An impact that shows my existence. For this to work, I don't need warm camaraderie between teammates. I need a lackey that I can subjugate to my malice. This one will do nicely. Dribbling, passing, creativity, a highly skilled tactician. But most importantly, he's all alone. Hey loser, this is the best time to subjugate him. Do you believe in the impossible? Under my will. From that moment, Michael Kaiser slowly but surely began to understand his true personality. This is so much fun. By winning, I hurt these people, warp them. By maliciously destroying them, I show the world my existence. The pleasure in knowing that those people will forever have a scar reminding them of how Michael Kaiser ruined their life. Knowing he had crushed someone's dreams the moment he saw the despair on their faces as they witnessed him achieve the impossible. That was the identity that woke inside him that day, his sense of purpose. Every time he drove someone into despair, it felt like he was slowly becoming a normal human being. But at the same time, the father's face will flash across his mind. I see now, by beating the shit out of me every day, he could reaffirm the fact that he existed. That's why, instead of saying thank you, he abused me. Instead of saying I love you, he called me Mensch. What that deadbeat shit had inflicted on me, I'm about to inflict the same pain and despair on the footballing world. Mensch. With that goal in mind, the young boy began his dream of becoming the best player in the world. I won't miss this time. 35 meters away from the goal. I'm just outside my range. just 5 meters closer. Once I'm in range, I'll stop the ball for a split second and I told you too lukewarm. Don't stop, you fucking idiot. Rain already caught up. Too slow. Those assholes. Everything I've won up until now. Nice redesign. Loose ball. It's getting taken away from me. It's getting destroyed. At this rate.
It's money, it get trifling. But I'm trifling, cause I'm on bad time. But it's also perfect time. And consigned to remind me of all the shit you said will never happen. Pay a price. I'm not surprised that I live this life. Could you do what I didn't do it twice? Could you make it money up until it late? Could you come and say that better all night? Could you work around the clock all night? Yeah, could you work on the job all night? Could you work on the job all night? Yeah, all that money while your job so tight. And you almost lost your job.
Boy, Kaiser, you understand, right? This team no longer belongs to you. Prostrate before me, you shitty clown. That's right, Kaiser. Compete against that ego. To be continued in chapter 262-0. You won't find that evolution you seek unless you hit rock bottom. I didn't want to talk until the very end of Kaiser's flashback. This is my favorite flashback in the series. Yeah, it's not even close. Yeah. It's not even close. It like, guys, from the beginning of FC Barca, when he was first introduced, I wanted to know more about him. And it's like, now that I finally... Even Noah said, you gotta compete. You're gonna... And even Isagi... Oh my god, Isagi, when he... I'm gonna try to go back to those panels in discussion. I'm not gonna go back to it now, you shitty clown. What? But even then... Kaiser, again... Even now, guys... Y'all can tell me how y'all feel about Kaiser right now, but all I'm gonna say is, we all at least understand him now. Whether you like him or not, you understand him now. And it's like, to think that he's a victim of his own environment too. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, you know, throughout all of his experience of being abused, he would become this better person. But it was there that he found himself, he found his identity. The only thing that was with him was a soccer ball, right? It would always return back to him no matter how much he got hurt, or how much he would hurt it, or whatever. Throw it away, kick it, it would always come back. But him fighting all of those cops to Ray Dark, again, a character that I didn't think was going to be important, but I don't know, he might be important later. I've always just heard theories that fans have had about him, but we'll talk about him maybe if he shows up another time. I'm not entirely sure, but to think even when Kaiser was shown love, like friendship, he still and can y'all really hate him though for it? Some would say yes, and I'm not gonna be mad at you and disagree. However, I don't fully agree with you at the same time. I guess you can say it's like a form of disagreement, but it's like, again, I'm in the middle. I've never hated Kaiser. I was always just like, damn, like, what's wrong with him from the beginning? But now, I understand. I understand it all. What was the worst backstory I've ever seen? And I'm talking about of any character in this series. Like, man. That hurt me, bro. Like, real talk. That hurt me. You guys know what I'm saying? That hurt me, dog. Like, I'm talking, that made my chest burn, dog. Like, that hurt, you know? I think towards the end I'm going to have a lot more to say, but that being added to him challenging the impossibility in the beginning, and it wasn't enough. But remember, this is the dog-eats-dog system. Dog-eats-dog team. Just like how PXG is, it's the same with Bastard Mutant. It's always been that case. And Kaiser constantly terrorizing Isagi from the very beginning. We didn't know why, but he was doing it. They were competing. He was still winning, but then Isagi started, you know, devouring him or kind of getting that edge. Devoured him, said, you're the clown of my story. Sort of was competing against each other, but Isagi was slowly but surely getting better. And now, it's undisputed now. Not on Isagi being better, but him fully transforming this entire team, or transversing this whole team to his advantage. So it plays around him. So right now, he's better. And Kaiser's got nothing. He's zero. He's got nothing. He can't... Nothing. You know? This is like my favorite blog video, man. I don't know. I'm sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. Really, I wanted that backstory to completely play out before I give you guys my full thoughts on it, but... My god, 2 phenomenal chapters, bro. That was phenomenal, man. You guys ready? Will Kaiser find his identity again? You know, I told you guys from the beginning, this is what Blue Lock characters need to do. In order to find yourself, you need to lose yourself. You need to lose yourself. You need to start from 0. In order to become 1, you gotta be 0 first. You gotta destroy yourself. And this is what he needs. He needs to drop that. He needs to drop that ego. He needs to drop all that shit. You gotta compete with that ego though, but you gotta drop what you got now. And become that 0 again, so you can become that 1. Watch. This is why it's called 0. Watch, guys. Watch. Ready? Chapter 262, 0. Despite both teams scoring a goal apiece, the match remains gridlocked as both teams struggle to gain control. Isagi exerts pressure on Kaiser. The ball's loose. Both Kunigami and Shido go for it, and Kunigami gets the ball first yet again. I can crush him. I can destroy him. Right now, I can devour Kaiser. Now that he's losing control of this team, added on to the fact that his play is unraveling, if I can rile him up even more, I can firmly get inside of his head. If that happens, it's going to be much easier predicting his movements. If I can use that to my advantage, I can link up with Kiyora and Corona. I can 100% win. Now, entertain me, Cloud. You're just dying to destroy me, aren't you? This feeling, I remember it. The feeling that I felt every day when I was with that deadbeat. The same irrational feeling. That discomfort, the sense of hopelessness. Damn it, I thought I'd got over that shithead already. But because of Yuichi, my very existence is threatening to crumble. I need to beat him, surpass him, before I lose everything. Kaiser, calm down. You proved yourself already. You've scored a goal in every single league match. You even got an offer from L'Oreal. So calm down and don't attempt any irrational plays. We'll abide our time and wait for the perfect opportunity to shoot your new weapon. You still have me. What the fuck are you talking about, you piece of dog shit? If we lose, all of that will disappear. The entire world is watching this match. If I lose here, the offer from L'Oreal, being the king of this team, every glory I've won up until now, if I lose and Yoichi destroys me, I again go back to being an undone mensch. I go back. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of losing everything. And going back to that hellhole. I was born unwanted. A painful reminder of someone's mistakes. I stole and stole. I acquired prestige, glory, and wealth. I thought I was becoming human, but now I'm scared of losing everything I've won up until now. The fatal flaw and pitfall of a successful person. Kaiser, right now, I'm not playing to steal the thing I desire. I'm just simply playing not to lose. I picked fights I knew I would win. I sat on the throne in comfort. Instead of aspiring to greater heights, I began to play it safe, a defense mechanism of any individual trying to maintain success. That's to be expected. I thought I'd already reached the mountaintop. There's no reason to pursue ambitions threatening my rule. However, the place where I am now isn't where people acknowledge me as the best player in the world. I get it now. Continuing to protect my past achievements won't help me grow any further. Then in that case, I need to get rid of it all. The joy I'd felt about becoming human, past achievements, my pride, everything I've won, I'll throw it all away. Oh my god, I'm going to guys, I'm gonna fucking scream. But this is what I've said though, since the beginning. Everything, like again, this is what even Chris Prince said, that you go after people that you know you're better than. He needs this. He needs to aspire to be better. That is his ego. Like that's the point. It's not being egotistical. That's what we thought his ego was. Being a king who had thought he was on the top, but he's nowhere near. He needs to disregard it all. He needs to become 0. Oh my god. I call this, like, oh my god. I'm gonna scream, dude. I'm gonna scream.
You don't wanna hear my apology. Get it on my chest. I will do my best. I know what you fear. See me right it is. We possess. Never will I pass the test. The scene is fading. Can my soul be put to rest? This is gonna come from me. Be the change I couldn't be. Can I find a life that's like fairy tales? Far from this tragedy. Such a heart away from me. Feels like an eternity. Please forgive me for my sins. And just weeks lifting is setting me free.
Become 0, Michael. What is the thing you want to protect? It's not the things that you two gave me. It's the first thing I ever wanted for myself. The origin of my ego.
Far from this tragedy, such a heart away from me. Feels like an eternity.
It's you. Kaiser is down, but not quite out. Destroying the safety shackles he subconsciously put on himself, he reclaims his original ego. After returning to his origins, the fallen emperor is ready to reclaim his throne. I'm coming for you, trash. to Pikachu to chapter 263 boundary. Kaiser! Oh, let's fucking go, dude! Oh my god! No, oh my, Kaiser, come on! You gotta, oh my goodness! Damn! That art was so fucking clean! Guys, I'm sorry. Wait! Oh my god! That's a wallpaper. Did you guys see those panels? No, we gotta go back. Oh my god! I'm so happy because, like, not only does he look like Isagi there, but this is what I said he needed. And he said, oh my god, that was so hard. Oh my god. All the ego, everything, oh my, we gotta go back. Guys, I'm flipping it away. I'm flipping it away right now. Then in that case, I need to get rid of it all. The joy I felt about becoming human, my past achievements, my pride, everything that I've wondered, I'll throw it all away. Become Zero, Michael. What is the thing you desire most? It's the first thing I ever wanted for myself. Not just identity. Not just heart. It's an ego, right? I told you guys, ego is the self. It's not just identity. Identity is the self, but ego is like the full entirety of oneself. That's the thing that Blue Lock is always pushing in our faces. How do people not know this? And look at this panel here. My ego. Look at this art. Oh my goodness. Like, this is one of the craziest widespreads I've ever seen. This is insane. Like, this is a double widespread. I'm getting this book. I'm getting this volume. Look at this. And then, oh my, look at the, oh, Kaiser, grab that. Oh, this is like the two gun. He's gonna score. Guaranteed Kaiser's gonna score. Or, I mean, I don't know. Dude, Isagi looks so shook. Oh my god, he looks so shook. But this is what Kaiser was missing. Ego. That's what he was missing. Ego. Literally just the self, but the origin focal point that he needs to turn that 0 to 1. His own egocentrism. He never had that. He never had his own originality. He just didn't. And the fact that he's actually trying now, he's trying to be better because he finally sees like a mountaintop that he needs to overcome. That is so crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm looking at the next two. Yo, guys, I'm about to get so loud. Guys, just like the two gun, I'm gonna start tweaking. Guys, I'm gonna start freaking out. Guys, look. Guys, look, it's like 3 in the morning. You guys ready? Lock in. Oh my goodness, look, oh my goodness. Kaiser throws away his pride and begins to forge a new ego. As Isagi goes for the second goal, he senses an ominous aura emanating from Kaiser. Kaiser's chapter 263, boundary. Kaiser's movements changed all of a sudden. The game's protagonist is you, Isagi. If we let you get in range, you'll hit us with that crazy shot again. In that case, I'm gonna crush you before that happens, dunce. Shifting all of your defensive focus towards me. I saw that coming from a mile away. I like to see you try, baby crow. Let's do this, planet. Just like that. Yup. Interlock. Connect. Bring it on. Ultra Sadist producer. Show me the best production you can come up with. What a great cast I get to work with. Kaiser. That bastard. As I expected, he changed his attacking patterns. Instead of being overly fixated on me and forcibly pressing me, he's scanning the entire field and predicting our combination attacks. A calm meta press. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't steal the ball from your teammate, you moron. Nice, Kaiser. Now let's try it again. Here, I'm open. Huh? To me? Kaiser. Huh? Yeah, it's done. It's done. Yeah, Kaiser's on some. He's in the fit, yo. If Isagi, when he awakened Metavision to training it, is in the 4th dimension, like welcome to my dimension, you guys remember? Isagi, I was about to say Kaiser went up to the next dimension. He's in the 5th dimension now. He's not even on the 4th anymore. He's on the 5th now. I don't even know why he did that. I don't. Oh my gosh, my heart's pounding. Pastorachi? Bastard, the hell are you planning, Kaiser? If I'm going to climb even higher, I have to disregard everything that defies who I currently am. I need to get rid of it. Reset myself to when I was nobody. To when all I wanted was to live. To when I was just 0. Please. Well, what do you know? Looks like you've got some redeeming qualities after all. Score with my assist. Huh? What the hell free passing, you shithead. No, now that I'm currently the game's protagonist, our best option is to attack through him, since he doesn't need me to score. Jeez, I can't believe you would throw away your pride, you shitty clown. This fire. Too forcefully, side character. You had your shot, now piss off. How dare you waste my beautiful assist, asshole? Get up. Get back on D. I see. This is interesting. This isn't some impulse train of thought that only occurs to those greedy enough to achieve even further success. The turning point of one's identity, simultaneously being destroyed and rebuilt. Don't waste any energy playing defensively. Keep searching for ways that will spur me on to greater heights. The reason I can now get into this mindset is because of you, Yuichi, for giving me hardship. Dankeschön. What the hell is going on? On top of having Shido getting shut down, and Isagi suddenly evolving exponentially, even Kaiser's beginning to move unpredictably. I can't get a read on this team. A formation where Isagi-kun operates as the main striker, and his two-gun volley forms the base of our attacks, while simultaneously allowing Kaiser the freedom to score goals by himself as the second striker. This is awesome. Now that Kaiser isn't solely passing to Ness, our opponents are having a more challenging time tracking his movements. Plus with Isagi-kun's two-gun volley and Kaiser's Kaiser impact, we have two different nuclear weapons we can destroy them with. The destruction those two create individually is finally starting to resonate with each other amidst all the expectations and chaos.
They never heard no shit like this.
Only he was calm, quiet, and yet still fired up. He patiently waits for his moment. The defying borderline moment to mark his impact on the game. As the game becomes even more turbulent, a silent figure waits in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. To be continued in chapter 264, Dead, 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 or Life. Kiyora was calm. While everyone's freaking out, Kiyora's there. I don't know what that means, but he's there. I don't know what his goal is, I don't know what his objective is, but it seems like we're getting a Kiyora backstory? Maybe Tokimitsu as the, I think his name is Tokimitsu, as the cover art for volume 20, I think it's 29. Wow. Hold on. So far, see you guys, in less than, this is just 6 chapters. And so much stuff happened. What the heck? Oh my god. But, I swear guys, I got a comment of somebody in the premiere, you know who you are, or maybe someone in my regular comments. They said that I kind of called it in terms of, I started talking about evolution and destroying yourself. Guys, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I told you guys, I got the metavision, right? No, but anyways though, to me, it was blatantly kind of obvious. To me, it was. I'm not saying to anyone who didn't get it, you're stupid or anything. But to me, it's like, this is what Ego has always talked about. And this is something that he hinted in the very beginning of the New Egoist League. To even the hinting before the match. All the matches, Ego has always talked about this. And it's like, to destroy yourself and to lose yourself, you can always create yourself and find yourself. To become zero, you have to, in order to become one, you have to be zero first. This is all idealism. I mean, it's not really idealism, my bad. It's not idealism, my bad. It's ideals, but mainly filtered in philosophy. This is mainly just philosophical, like, this is just philosophies and philosophical challenge. That's all Blue Lock kind of is. This is, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're gonna save the talking for a bit now. It seems like we're even getting a Kiyora backstory. 2 backstories in a video? Guys, 2? Dang. Excuse me. This is what you guys wanted me to keep reading last video? We're only in the 6th chapter. I mean, you guys are, I'm excited because I wanted to see more on Kiyora too. Right? I did. I really did. Alright. You guys finish your snacks? You guys finish your drinks? Yo, could I get some? Could I get some? No. Hey guys, listen. Hey, before we started, listen. Hey. A certain YouTuber, look guys, a certain YouTuber does this. You guys know who he is, by the way. You guys have called me that YouTuber or said something like that in my comments. I even used them in my last video as a meme. But if you guys finish your snacks, you guys want some snacks? I got these cinnamon rolls. I bought these from Walmart. Hey, look, I only got a few left. You know what I'm saying? I only got like a few left. So I'm gonna need y'all to share. Here y'all go, bro. Take it. Threading the border between life and death, the calmest player on the field waits patiently for his moment to strike. Kiyora has always lived his life on the edge. His first life or death experience happened before he was even born. Chapter 264, Dead or Alive. His mother was gravely ill. The doctors predicted that there would be a 50-50 chance he would survive post-birth. However, fortune smiled upon him and a healthy Jin was born into the world. Jin had two brothers, a hot-tempered older brother and a bigger, aggressive younger brother. In the Kiyora household, there wasn't a day when the brothers wouldn't fight. As the middle child, choosing which brother to side with was a constant decision for Jin growing up. The side I ally with will win. My presence will determine the victor. Jin's combat instincts and way of life were forged under those constant dead or alive situations. Once he arrived at Blue Lock, his instincts were sharpened even more. Thanks to those instincts, he managed to survive up until now. Now he's faced with another dead or alive decision. In his first and final chance, he must decide between either Isagi or Michael Kaiser. Which striker should he ally with to ensure his future survival? Kyora's instincts were telling him, the time to make his next dead or alive decision has come, right now. The entire field is revolving around me. My teammates are centering our attack patterns around me. Our opponents are shifting all of their defensive attention towards me, but taking advantage of all of the attention focused on me. Kaiser's starting to move individually to steal goals for himself, abandoning his link up with Ness. He's starting to link up with other Blue Lock players, so that he can score goals. I can't blame my teammates for passing to him. If it's meant boosting their auction value, joining forces with Kaiser now that he's changing is a permanent decision. Using their mindset to his advantage, Kaiser is trying to devour me and reclaim his empire. Interesting. Let's settle this, Kaiser. I'll definitely crush you. If I can score here, your value will plummet exponentially. Will your evolution devour me, or will I solidify my status as the team's absolute king? No, that won't do. This combo. I won't let you two run wild any longer. Piss off, you super introverted meathead. There. Turn the tables press. Aw, that's mine. Shut up. It's first come, first serve. Huh? Kaiser. I see. He's not directly gunning for me. He's aiming for any cracks that appear when our opponents try to stop me or my allies. That means his next target is, give me a hand, Orange. Kunigami Ritsuke. So good, plus so damn cunning. Kunigami's got his hands full dealing with Shido, so he can't move freely. He's forcibly made Kunigami into a post player and exchanged a quick one too. He's completely grasped the current state of the team and manipulated his teammates. He's adapting to the situation circling around him. Add to the top of the fact that he's an egoist who's willing to destroy and rebuild himself as many times as it takes to ultimately means to achieving his goals. I see. Kaiser's the same as me. He's a holistic ego type. Copying Isagi's hyena tactics. How predictable, dunce. Also, you're one move short. Kill. Alright, egoist. Looks like we've got luck on our side. Resonate with me. The ultimate triangle. Finish. Combo ad-lib.
Could you do this shit for life? Would you do this shit for life? Yeah. Would you choose to live or die? For the lifestyle, yeah, that you wanna ride. I won't tell a lie. I get caught for nights. I won't say it's on this. Yeah, I love this life. Yeah, being that money. Being that life.
I win, contrarian coming through. Surprised? Better yet, furious? I thought you couldn't be bothered to play anymore, you goddamn brat. It's not over yet, Kaiser. Charles' decision to resent himself into the game and cut off Corona's cross, the ball bounces to Ness. Despite being cast aside, Ness shows he's still loyal to Kaiser. You still have me, Ness. To begin chapter 265, the unfortunate ones. So not only, okay, oh my god, I was wondering where he was. He said he quit, but I was wondering where he was. He blitzed. He came out of nowhere. Did you guys see that widespread? Oh my gosh. I used that animation, by the way, in my last video. When Isagi got the triangle cross. The imp. Oh, damn it. Come on. Contrarian freaking Charles, man. Get out of here. Because I forgot he's got Metavision too. That widespread was crazy. But Kaiser hasn't done anything yet. I mean, he has, but he hasn't really done anything. And Ness is still... He still wants to be loyal to Kaiser. Man. I even saw the magic below his feet, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. I saw the magic below his feet. Is Ness gonna support Kaiser? Or is he gonna, like, break away from him? Imagine he breaks away. But, like, I don't know, though, guys. I don't know. I'll show you guys the widespread anyways. It's this widespread here. He, like, blitzed Isagi, then came out of nowhere and kicked it. It's like his feet, like, his legs just came out of nowhere and said, surprised? I was like, oh my gosh, man. And then Ness down here. You know, you guys can see the magic, sort of, like, symbol thing below him. Oh my goodness. I've been locked, guys. I've been, like, so quiet. Oh my gosh. I've been locked. I'm gonna break this chair, man. This chair's already broken. Oh my gosh, the unfortunate ones? What does that mean? Is Ness still gonna support Kaiser? He doesn't have a reason to. But tied in with their backstory, I feel like he's still going to support him. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, you guys gotta hold me, dog. What do we do? I like... Kaiser's... I actually don't even know who's gonna score now at this point. I don't know. Reen might come out of nowhere. Like Reen, he pulled up then, but he's lurking. Shido's still being guarded by Kunigami here. He's still being shut down, so he can't really do nothing. But I don't know who's gonna. I don't know. I feel like someone's gonna score. I don't know, guys. I'm about to twink so badly. Terrible commentary, right? But thoughts. I mean, this game, man. It's just 1-1. It's just 1-1. Chapter 265, The Unfortunate Ones. I have always had your back. The time has come for Kaiser's right-hand man to make his presence felt. I'm still here. Remember that. All the time. I use my practice with Kaiser to perfect his new weapon. A pass that makes it easier for Kaiser to score. A pass that makes it easier for Kaiser to pass. That makes it easier for Kaiser to score. The one who will assist Kaiser in perfecting his new weapon is me. Dog shit. He's not gonna shoot. I'm calling it. He's not gonna shoot. I'm calling it. He's gonna like fake it or something. No shit. No chance. Huh? He let it go past him? Why? Don't give up yet. They're still. Got you. Kiyora. Nice. Our ball. I didn't expect Kiyora to get to the ball, but right now, PXG's formation is out of shape due to our continuous attacks. There's no better opportunity. Attack, force Kiyora to pass me the ball. Shit, I must steal it. This is how I become more than a zero to make me shine. I need factors to bring about discomfort. Without discomfort, I won't be able to survive. Until the day I die, I'll endure any discomfort. Right now, the field is under Yoichi's control. Under these unfavorable conditions, to turn the tables back into my favor, I have to slip past the discomfort crowd standing in my way, pierce through to where my discomfort is. But I knew Kaiser wasn't gonna. I knew he was gonna let that by. Oh my god, who's he gonna pass it to? I know. I think I know. Oh, guys, I think I know. Kiyora, dead or alive? Who? Dead or alive? Who? Who? Come, pass it. Pick me. It's here. The borderline. It's coming. A high-speed ground pass that left Kaiser in the dust. He chose me. Backspin. The ball's gonna suddenly stop. Seriously? He chose to pass to Kaiser. Instead, go. It's mine now, Yoichi. Nuh-uh, not so fast. If you're gonna try to outsmart me, you gotta do better than that, you shitty froze far away. We'll stop him here, Imp. No, the ball's gonna stop. Just like how it did during practice.
Floodgates open, can we just lie here till it's all over? I hear the violence calling, turn and run. Inside, you build your walls, but can't forget the hate.
Let's do this, you piece of shit. The abusive duo reunited. Whatever happens next depends on me. To be continued in chapter 266, Superstar. Was that the luck piece? Oh my fucking god. That was the luck piece. Luck. Oh my god! Oh my god! We haven't seen the luck piece in so long! Luck! Decide your destiny with a single strike. Will Kaiser reclaim his throne? Kaiser Impact, Chapter 266, Superstar. Madness.
Hide before the floodgates open. Can we just
What? Another miss kick? No, this one's different. Since the ball stopped for a split second, he cleanly struck the ball the way he wanted. The amount of spin he generated on the ball, he even made the air his ally. Come on, Ben, goddammit. Go. Hey, piece of trash. One day we'll get out of this shithole and become free. As soon as we're free, we'll earn lots of money, eat tons of good food, become human, and if we're super lucky, be... I was rooting for you. Wait, score that shit, Kaiser. Score it! Score it, Kaiser, please! Oh my god, please score it!
You'll seize that chance by improving yourselves.
Still, defeat's vital. You're at the crossroads of your dream. You need to have genuine strength, or you won't fully realize your powerlessness at that moment. Feeling despair is a must. There's a different path. One you can only see after you've given up the road you're currently on. It opens up all sorts of possibilities. Those athletes who are brave enough to confront their despair head-on finally have the power to achieve their dream.
But you're going to learn how to spot them or cry when you overlook the signs in front of you. You'll always be second rate if you don't know how to harness a chance. Once you've done all you can, hold your head up high. Accept the outcome of coincidences and etch them into your mind. Give everything you have in a fight. That's the only way luck will find you. The thrill you experience for the goal. The exhilaration that washes over you. Finding a new weapon. The joy is special. It belongs only to you. And that's called ego.
Loved? I want to be loved. Damn you. Superstar. Leaves the entire world stunned, in awe, in amazement, a goal displaying his prodigious talent, a charismatic goal that not only he can score, a goal befitting of Kaiser. With a single strike, Michael Kaiser shifts the momentum back in his favor. To be continued in chapter 267, Golden Ticket. Kaiser! Kaiser! Let's go, man! Oh my god! I can't! That was the cleanest! Oh my god, that was so clean! Ah! I can't, I'm done. I can't do this. I'm gonna pass. Oh my god. I can't, that was the cleanest! lead a celebration. He said, that was so fucking clean. Did you go? Yo. Oh my god, I was getting dizzy. Oh. Did you get even Isagi with the original ego eyes? With the luck piece? Dude, they're literally the same. I've always said this. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite chapters in Blue Lock. I swear, this is one of my favorite chapters in Blue Lock. This is the best game. It's not even close! Look at the point spreads! Oh my god! Okay, wait. We're going back. Back to... Look at the luck piece. Here. The luck piece. We haven't seen this in so long. Only 2 people got the luck piece. It was Isagi and Kaiser. Oh my goodness. I want to be loved. I was wrong. Guys. Wrong about the idea that he needed to score with it moving. I was wrong. I was so wrong. It didn't need to move. It's not that. All of the passing to even it stopping because of Kiyora's pass, sure. It was stuff that he foresaw. It was something that he created on his own. So I take that back. He didn't need to score it while moving to evolve. That's not even, I'm completely wrong. Look at this, guys. Excuse my language. Look at this fucking celebration. Look at this. This is the best celebration in the series. It's like, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at the art! Oh, you guys see the pecs? Hold on, he said. Guys. Oh my goodness. That was the best goal in the series. Guys, what is this? Him and Isagi's have the best goal. It's the best goal at the celebration. It's the best goals. Everyone's shocked. Not ready. I can't do this, bro. I can't. I'm gonna pass out, bro. Both teammates and opponents are left speechless as Kaiser's new weapon smashes into the back of the net. Super Galazzo! Chapter 267, Golden Ticket. Despite struggling earlier in the match, with a single strike, and with the entire football world tuned into this match, Michael Kaiser shows why he's considered as one of the best strikers of his generation. What the hell was that shot's trajectory? That bastard, he was aiming for it the entire time. It's impossible. There's no way to stop that. An emperor that's willing to sacrifice everything for his evolution. Damn Freemer. Kiyora-kun, why? Why did you pass to Kaiser? No reason. Both of them were going to score regardless. I could have easily passed to Isagi instead of Kaiser. But I tend to ally myself with the underdog. Huh? If the underdog wins, it's all cause of me. With my borderline decisions, I can constantly shift the scales of power to whomever I choose. Weirdo. Wait, Kiyora. Does this mean you'll side with Kaiser from now on? Nope. This is just so happens to be in my interests aligned with his. Next time, who knows? Until the last minute, not even the gods know who I choose to side with. I see. I'll remember that, Mr. Borderline. So this is Kiyora-jin's philosophy. Alright then. I mean, based off of everything, because I didn't say too much, guys. I know I was busy freaking out a lot and not giving, some good commentary here, right? But I kind of like Kiyora. I think he's pretty cool. I think so far of the side characters, and I'm talking about the side characters. I'm not talking about Shiguri. I'm not even talking about Rei. I'm not even talking about Nagi. I'm not talking about Baru. I'm talking about the side characters that we don't see a lot of. I think Karasu and Kiyora are probably my favorites so far. They're pretty interesting. Like, down from their backstories to like how they view soccer to even the roles that they play in the game. Having Kiyora on your team, it's a risk, it's a gamble, but it's kind of fun. I don't know. Like, if they ever added Kiyora in a Blue Lock type of style game, his flow or his style, the way he plays would be so gamble-ish. you know, but he's pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie, and his backstory and his whole philosophy, again, it's pretty interesting, you know? There's no doubt that Kiyora played a massive role in Kaiser's goal, but it all started when Kaiser changed his approach. That's the key. He abandoned his obsession with me, and by passing to Rachi instead of Ness, he showed he was willing to work with everyone else. He even forced Kunigami to work with him. And for the finishing touch, he got Kiyora to deliver a crucial final pass. Throwing away his pride and logically pursuing results, he propelled himself into his top performance. Without a doubt, Kaiser's 100% a holistic ego type. But that kind of superficial analysis wasn't enough for me to stop him. There's something I still don't understand about Kaiser. His overall mindset. No, that was even greater than any of the shots you scored during training. The way everything fell in place, it was almost as if God was on your side. Your work ethic and perseverance helped turn the impossibility into reality. You truly are a player destined to become the best striker in the world. Ness, thanks to you, I was able to come this far. Huh? Thanks to the freedom your football gave me, I became stronger since joining Bastard Muhen. Kaiser? But I don't need you anymore. What? This match showed me what I need to become stronger. I don't need the freedom your football brings. Don't follow me anymore, Ness. Find a new king. I thrive best in discomfort. Discomfort? Freedom or restrictive, I get it now. Depending on the environment, people's performance can change, regardless of whether we want it or not. We have people like me, who are freedom ego types, people who thrive in conditions where they're allowed the freedom to create their winning formulas. Conversely, we got restrictive ego types, people who thrive in conditions with clearly defined rules and objectives, and faithfully accomplish those objectives to achieve success, and those who thrive in conditions where they rebel against the rules and objectives. If we combine these two ego types with the individualistic and holistic ego type, we can categorize each egoist into one of these 4 ego types. The quality of my analysis is increasing. With this, I can understand more about each egoist. If I can pinpoint Kaiser's weakness with this, I'll be able to. I'm sorry to interrupt the video again, guys, but interesting, more stuff. Aside from the individualistic and the holistic, now we have freedom ego types, we have restrictive ego types, and then we have the rebellistic type of ego types. I like, and you know what's really fascinating, guys, aside from all these concepts being thrown at us, because we have to remember this, we can't forget any of this, because this plays a role in the series. This is the type of stuff Ego would be saying, but Isagi's narrating it now. It's like he's embodied like Ego's genuine philosophy, like actually. He's like the embodiment. He's like a walking concept, right? Like the Ego's concept, right? But that does make sense though. We have 3 types. One that stays like sort of determined on one objective. One that tries to go for everything, and the other that tries to rebel and escape from it. So we have 3 now with the individualistic and holistic slap that together. Now we have 5 different types of ways we can pinpoint everyone into: freedom, holistic, restrictive, individualistic. So yeah, so 4, my bad. Yuichi, I'm on fire right now. This is the most excited I've ever been. Thanks to you, I've been reborn. No, metamorphosized would be more accurate. Let's settle this once and for all with one last goal.
See this jet, you know I'm different climates. How I got this power, got it crying, trying. Wish it than they family, wish it than they memories. Yeah, hold it up, where you at the club? Hold it up, where you had that blood? Yeah, pull up by side, yeah, pull up on them. No, I got this big hash. I'm straight out these diamonds, I'm straight out these lights. Yeah, I gon' save these bills, I gon' save these lights. Yeah, turn up at my show, at least just do it right. Yeah, we go all night.
We'll determine who's the king of our generation. Let's see who devours who, Yuichi. If I can crush this guy right here, right now, bring it on, superstar. I can grab the golden ticket that will lead me to becoming the world's best player. Overshadowed by the 3 of his rivals, Itoshi seizes with a rage. As both teams wait for the game to restart, the aloof genius prepares to assert his dominance and announce himself as the world's best player. To be continued in chapter 268, Kill. We're done, that's 10. I was supposed to put my freaking hat on, that's 10. We're done, we're done. Hey, guys, you know that was a great place to end, too. We're done. That was a great place to end. We got Reen. Oh, you see Reen at the end? He was just like... Nah, it's done, bro. Reen is about to be some problems. Man, you know what's crazy? And I finally got to that panel. I've seen that panel before of Kaiser and Yuichi going. And, like, I've seen that before, I think. But I didn't, like, see the text. I don't know. Yo, I'm actually getting to, like, the stuff that I've heard about now. We're finally, like, we're here now. I'm here. Yo, hey guys, next vlog video is it's gonna take a minute, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take my time. But let's talk about it because, you know, as I'm approaching almost 2 hours of recording now, I want to make this discussion pretty good and long. It's like in this video, not only do we get Kiyora's character, something a person I wanted to see for a minute actually. We almost saw him in the Ubers game because remember, Noah wanted to sub him instead of Hiyori, but he was like, alright, Kiyora, don't worry, we'll get your turn though. And it's like, now we finally see him. And he played a huge role, and his backstory is extremely short. But of all the side characters, we're not going to include Kaiser. You know, some people would, but I'm going to put him in the main character bracket, so I'm not going to include him. Side characters, so I include Yuki Miya, that includes Kiyora, like those, and you know, those types of characters. Hiyori, Karasu. I would go as far as to say Kyora's was the most, like, interesting. You know, we'll throw Ness in there, too. Kyora's was the most interesting. If not, Ness's was like, ooh, you know, like, Ness and Kiyora really kind of, like... You guys might understand what I'm saying. But it just really kind of hooked me. It was extremely short, but it was, like, very, very short. But it's just, like, his philosophy. Like, is it just me, guys, or whenever I read series, or whenever I'm watching series... It's seeing the way characters think. It's seeing the way they process things. Seeing the way they move. You know what I'm saying? Go about certain things that like makes me go, oh, shoot, oh. And then I freak out or like maybe I get angry or maybe I get really happy. It's like, they make me feel some. But aside from Kiyora, you know, this was the Kaiser video. It was undisputed, right? We're going to go back. But before, actually, yeah. We'll go all the way back. So, to kicking it off, going with 250, it was 259, right? Let me see. Kicking it off with 259, we're like, guys, we're talking, that was probably one of the most heaviest chapters. Like, not even in terms of emotional weight, like, it's not that, guys, but it's like, because I'm reading this, and it's like, guys, I felt like the fall was coming. And then it came, and boy, oh boy. It's like, guys, look, I'm gonna flip it around real quick, right? Opening up to a pissed off Kaiser, to a seething Kaiser, right? And throughout this chapter, we sort of got the lore dump to what the Magnus was, his secret weapon, right? Boom, here. The Magnus, in fact, the first time we see it while it's moving, this is when he has to do it. Look at the miss. Again, guys, going into the crash out, the anger, the seething rage. And the pivot from that to his backstory. Like, I click the next chapter, I see his drunken dad sitting on him. Guys, Kaiser... He's my favorite character in Blue Lock. If I'm not going to include Yuichi, or not Yuichi, I'm so used to other players calling him Yuichi. If I'm not going to include Isagi, Kaiser's number one. It's not even just that, guys, but within this video, we got the returning Ego Eyes. The black swirls, remember? Guys, I do this every blog video. Look, peep game, I ain't even going to cut the video. Look. Look, guys, look. Right? Let me find the panel. This is volume 1 type stuff, right? Hold up. It's right... Look at the Ego Eyes. We haven't seen these eyes in a minute. Dang, man. Everything was leading up until this match, wasn't it, guys? Wasn't it? This arc was such a build-up for Kaiser. What was his name? Kaneshiro? The story? Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Like, actually brilliant writing. I'm serious. from foreshadowing to just brilliant writing, you murdered Isagi and Kaiser's parallel and character. They're dynamic with each other. This video solidified them so goddamn hard. Like I'm not even joking, guys. This is probably my favorite Blue Lock video that I've ever made. Like, I like it more than my E20 video. I'm serious. This is like my favorite. This is probably my favorite Blue Lock video I've ever made. But anyways, we'll continue with the discussion, right? We'll get to the ego eyes because we get to it when we get to it. I'm not gonna show too many panels because we've seen it a lot already, right? But it's piece of trash, right? The opener, right, to Kaiser's backstory. This caught me off guard. It did. We knew that Kaiser's backstory wasn't good because of the teases that we got in Ness's, right? But I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. This was horrible. Like, I've seen the mom before. You guys can finally see my mouse now. But I've seen the mom before. Dude, look at him, man. Look how tiny he is. Being a thief. Look at the dude. Like, look at this, guys. I don't even want to I don't even want to worthless trash. I don't even want to look at this dog. Also, by the way, Kaiser with the hoodie on. Yo, he looks tough though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's him with the black hoodie on. He looks so tough. But it's this panel too, right here. I'm flipping it back around. Look at this. Look at young Kaiser, bro. He looks so cool. But it's this backstory that it's so fitting of him though. It's fitting. It's so fitting. I'm not saying this was like, oh my gosh, it was so obvious, right, guys? But anybody who acts like this, go back to my first Neo Ego Sleep video when he says, "You're the clown of my story. You will be the clown." You know what I'm saying, or that you will be the protagonist who thought he was, the foolish clown who thought he was the protagonist. I felt like from that point on, a pompous character like that has to have a very, very messed up past. Like, it makes sense. There's no way a person acts like that for no reason. Like, there's just no way. Going into these emotional widespreads here of Kaiser just manhandling these cops here, like the identity here, right? Look at this. Beautiful art, man. Like, I know I kept reiterating this over and over and over, guys. I'm gonna flip back around. I kept being like, oh, this is my favorite chapter. No, this is my favorite chapter. There's just too many good chapters in this video, Too many good chapters. Going into, like, Kaiser's messed up and twisted mindset, his philosophy towards, like, soccer, and the way that he treats other people. It's because of his dad. It's because of the way that he grew up. He's a victim. He's a product of. He's a victim of his own environment. He's a byproduct of his environment. Of his surroundings. And it's like that love panel, guys, at the very end. God damn, man. My thoughts are so scattered right now, so I apologize if my commentary or maybe my breakdown isn't as good. I think I might record. Like, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep going, but I think I might cut this because it's a little late, and I think tomorrow or the next couple of days, I'm going to add on to this, because I really want to let this video sit in my head while I edit this over the course of a couple of days, to inflict that same pain and despair on the footballing world like how others did to me. What the deadbeat shithead inflicted onto me, I'm about to inflict on the whole world itself. And it's like, you would think that Kaiser would have scored in that chapter, but he was still getting messed up by Rin and Isagi. Still getting messed up, still getting mangled, still getting devoured, still getting destroyed, still getting knocked, just knocked down an inch. It's like taking height off somebody, an inch, until they fall and hit the ground. They're at the bottom. It's like, that's essentially what Kaiser's character has been the entire, like, Neo Egoist League. Chapter 262, 0. When I was talking about how Isagi's starting to realize that this is Kaiser's weakness. He's starting to realize that that's his weakness, but it ends up not being that anymore because he starts to change his mindset. He starts to even realize, why am I getting frustrated over this shit? Like, why? Excuse my language, by the way. That my very existence is crumbling. And even with Ness still allying with Kaiser. That's the one thing that shocked me. He still was. One of my favorite panels of Kaiser here. We're gonna flip it around here. Flip it around, guys. So, what are you talking about? If we lose, all of that disappears. Saying that we can just be normal or whatever, all of that's gonna go away if I lose. If I do that, if I lose to Ichi, if I lose the club offer, if I lose this entire match, it'll all be over. I'll go back. I'll go back to being that little piece of you know what I'm saying? I'll go back to zero. And I'm afraid of that. I don't want to go back. I don't want to. Am I afraid of losing everything? Of going back to that hellhole that was stolen from me? But that's what he needs. He needs to lose all of that. He needs to be afraid. It's not even just being afraid, but he needs to, if this is like, again, guys, I'm gonna keep my screen around, right? This pen here, right? I'm gonna use this pen as an example. If this pen is the borderline between the known and the unknown, he needs to just jump. He needs to fly himself off the edge. If this is a cliff, he needs to just dive, run straight. Don't even, you can't be afraid, man. You can't. Something I've always talked about paired with the ego, right? But I sat on the throne in comfort. Instead of aspiring to be to greater heights, I played it safe, a defense mechanism of any individual trying to maintain success. That's to be expected. I thought that I'd already reached the mountaintop. There was no reason to pursue my ambitions, threatening my rule. However, there was the place where I am now isn't where the people acknowledge me as the best player in the world. I get it now. Continuing to protect my past achievements won't help me grow. Then in that case, I need to get rid of it all. The joy I felt about becoming human, my past achievements and pride. I need to become zero, Michael. What is the one thing you desire most? My ego, the self. Clamp it. Guys, did or did I not call this? Did or not foreshadow this? Come on. Yeah, I did. Ever since I started U20. Ever since I go back. Ooh, go back, guys. Even when I used to read this, go back. Boy, ooh, man, I called this. It's not even just like calling Kaiser's like sense of self, but it's calling what Blue Lock was always about. Who thought then that Kaiser was over? When he missed the goal, did y'all think Kaiser was done? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way I feel about Nagi. It's the same way I feel about Bachida. It's the same way I feel about all these other characters. Y'all really think these characters are done? Like, actually? Come on. This isn't even the final arc of the series. This is the second arc. All of this is build-up for the final arc, which is going to be the U20, the final World Cup U20, right? So that's going to be the end. Like, the point where at that point, it's cut. It's done for certain players. But the ego, the sense of self, a sense of self-identity, that being the ego. That's what the ego is. The ego is the self. Finding the self. Destroying the self to create a new self. Losing the self to find a new self. That is what Blue Lock is. That is what it is. And again, guys, I would say from an art perspective, chapter 262.0 is one of my favorite chapters of this video. I'm like, art killed it. Who does the art again? Nomura? Yo. Here? Y'all, man. I'm about to go draw right now. After this, I'm about to go draw. I might edit this later. But listen, guys. I'm going to cut the discussion here. Actually, yeah, I'll cut it here. I'll cut it here. And then I'll come back in like a day or two. Or whenever I decide to add on to this to give you guys my additional thoughts. My afterthoughts after I've calmed down. And also it's pretty tired. I'm kind of hungry. You know. But really, guys. This is my favorite vlog video. Like, of all time, this is actually my favorite vlog video. I'm not joking. And the only reason why I consider this one of my favorite goals in the series, two reasons. Actually, well, three. One, Michael Kaiser's mindset and his inner dialogue is the echoing thoughts that I felt throughout the entire series. So to like read him saying that, it was like a euphoric feeling, right? Two, from a writing perspective, him finding his ego, his self, his identity, the love, the hate, all of it. The ego, that's what it is. That's everything I said. And three, that curve was insane. The Magnus, did you see how hard that curve? Like, that was more vicious than any of Reen's curve kicks I've ever seen. Like, unless Reen busts out something, because we saw him at the end of the video, right? That was one of the craziest goals I've ever seen. Like, and just the celebration. Even Isagi wasn't even pissed. He wasn't even mad. This was just like the bicycle kick. He was like, oh, damn, you freaking genius back in there in the Ubers. His eyes lit up at the idea, like, it's almost like he was rooting for Kaiser to score it. Because he knew. He knew that he was finding himself then. He knew he was destroying himself in match. And he was just like, all right, do it. Like, do it. Score it, you know? You won't, you know? And he did. And then they challenged each other. Let's see who can score the most. Because they're tied now. They're finally tied. Like, Kaiser was always above Isagi. Isagi got a little bit above him. Then they kind of tied a little bit. Then Isagi beat him. 2-gun fake volley. Magnus. Let's see who can score the most. Come on. Ah, my chest. I'm going to see you guys soon. It's my favorite vlog video. Like, it's my favorite, guys. It is my favorite. Come on. Let's go. Come on, guys. It's the end of the video. Oh, if you guys have made it this far, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys already know. So it has not been a day. It has been almost a week. So I've just been really busy. So I appreciate you guys' patience. I even made a community post about it a couple days ago. So, and you know, for this next up and coming year, I'll be pretty busy. But there's some announcements, things I want to talk to you guys about. A lot of things I want to be more clear for those who have made it this far and have watched till the end. Again, I appreciate you. I'll be posting more stuff about it when I get the chance to, and obviously along with this video and other stuff, it's coming out. So thank you guys. The biggest thing, again, I wanted to end this this discussion about was sort of what could go beyond right now, as in terms of not just Kaiser's character, but his dynamics with Isagi, with Rin being in like at the end, to everything that has happened within the new Egos League, especially with this match. It has been extremely narrative driven so far, obviously, but very personal character impact type of way too. So, you know, depth and stuff. And I feel like with not just Kiyora, but Kaiser sort of getting like their characters to how they flow with Isagi Central, with the Isagi Central system that's been going on right now. Because remember, guys, throughout Blue Lock, it was Isagi barely getting benched immediately, barely having an impact. Even Bachida said in the beginning, like, you know, yeah, I'm waiting on you, my friend. I'm waiting on you. So it's like to see him come from there to it being a Kaiser Central system to Dog Eats Dog to Isagi Central system. It's like now Kaiser's finally, guys, and I mean this, Kaiser's finally coming back. So it's like a matter of which team sort of system will overcome who, will it work together for a minute, you know, what could happen. That's essentially what I wanted to leave and end this discussion on, is for the possibility of what could happen when the Dog Eats Dog, you know, because Kaiser's finally back. He's back. In fact, I think he's better than ever. And I say that because it's not just him being pompous and being all cocky and having like this mindset, the refusal to grow. The reason why I was so hyped, guys, because I'm a lot more calmer now. The reason why I was so excited, the reason why I enjoyed this video in terms of just Kaiser's character is because I wanted him to be this type of character. This is just a personal bias, but I wanted him to be this way. It's the same way I wanted Isagi to be a certain way, and he ended up being that way. I'm getting what I want, right? But it's sort of like what I expect from them too. Isagi and Kaiser, the reason, guys, and I'm going to end it like this. The reason why I like these two characters so much, not just from a Neo Egos League standpoint, but just from a Blue Lock standpoint, the reason why I like Isagi and Kaiser is because the dynamics between them, the parallels between them, is like any other. I'm not saying Kaiser's the best sort of like rival or sort of like figure in Isagi's life that he like needs essentially, but in a way, Kaiser needed Isagi just as much as Isagi needed him. I mean, guys, go back to this video. Go back to the chapters if you want to read on your own. The original Ego Eyes, the idea that their pasts are extremely different, but like the results in which led them up into this point is extremely similar. Very, very similar. Their mindset, I'm talking about, guys, going from 0 to 1, destroying yourself to create yourself, trying to evolve yourself over and over and over again to create the best possibility for yourself. No other character thinks like that except for Isagi, and now Kaiser. That's one of the reasons why I like them so much. Guys, Shigiri, Bado, you know, Reo, Nagi, I mean, I could name more characters. They have their reasonings. Reen, they have their, you know, they have their reasonings for wanting to be the best, for wanting to be the players that they are now, for wanting to be the best striker in the world, to having like the sort of like type of philosophy. But with Kaiser and Isagi, they want to destroy themselves over and over and over again to create the best possible versions of themselves. You guys understand? Like, that's such a simple mindset to have, but it's the way that they describe it and the way that I believe it's Yusuke, the artist, conveys it. Like, it's the way that it's being displayed to us is the reason why I really like Kaiser a lot and the reason why I like Isagi a lot. I've always liked Reen for one reason. I'll go into it more later when we see more of him, but the one reason which I'll give you guys when I end this, before I end this, is the fact that he was always the opposite of Isagi, the complete and utter opposite. If Kaiser is, you know, semi the opposite, but more or less the same coin of Isagi, then Reen is the complete opposite, and we'll get to that later. If you guys are new, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy all my videos. I appreciate you guys for my patience. Turn on post notifications so you guys never miss a video by your boy, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Premier and everybody else, comments. I'm gonna need some comments on this one. I love you guys. Take care, and yeah, you know, man, that was so crazy, so crazy. It's your ball time, and I'll see you guys in Blue Lock, the new League League. All time that I'm out.
世界一になるため欧州5大リーグからチームを選ぶ
このままじゃ今までの俺と同じだ人生変えに来てんだよ世界一になりに来てんだよ
ネオエゴイストリーグ開幕